Not long after he messaged me, hey, I responded almost immediately. Who wouldn't respond? It was exciting, but that excitement did not last long at all. The fun didn't last long at all. Um, it honestly came crashing down just as quick as it all happened. And
We need to get into this James Charles situation because someone from his past just jumped on TikTok to share their side again, and the details they're dropping are wild. This story originally surfaced a long time ago, but now Ethan is revealing new angles to what happened, and the way he breaks it down is causing serious conversations.
oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, months ago, I tried to talk about the situation once again, but it all came crashing down. I was getting threats, not just towards me, but to my family as well. People were messaging my family. People were calling me closeted. People were just doing some pretty mean things. And on top of that, my videos got taken down once again. So I said, you know what? I'm done and I'm over it. No one believed me and everyone thought I was just making something up, which is my fault because I never showed as much proof as I do have, and that's what I'm going to do now.
For years, James Charles has been surrounded by different controversies, and this one goes back to 2020. At that time, he was accused by a person named Ethan Andrew of inappropriate online behavior, and Ethan explained that everything started after a friend dared him to message James. What began as simple chatting allegedly took a turn when James reportedly asked for Ethan's Snapchat.
One of my homeboys were on James Charles Live, and they're like, bro, like, join this, like, let's just troll. Like, we're just putting random stuff and just trolling, and my friend was like, yo, like, I bet you won't DM him, and I wasn't thinking anything of it. I said, all right, bet, I'm gonna DM him. So I DM him, and I guess the next day he responds, and he tells me, why do you keep texting me? And I was like, what? I was like, I don't keep texting you, like what are you talking about? And he just kind of ignores the subject because I sent him like a picture back of me, and I guess, I don't know, he finds me attractive or whatever. I don't know what he was hiding in his brain going on. He asked me what my age was, and I told him I was 14 years old, and he told me I was very young. And I said, yeah, and he said, add me on Snapchat because I feel more comfortable talking on there.
Ethan didn't show proof that he directly told James his age, but he did say that his birthday was public on his profile back then. It said September 7th, 2004, although now that same profile shows September 7th, 2005. That detail alone made people start digging even deeper. When Ethan first came forward, he shared screenshots too. There were images showing James on Snapchat, and you could see the chat open on Ethan's phone. Then there were DMs between them where it looked like Ethan had just been blocked by James Charles, but none of Ethan's own messages to James were visible, which made everything even more confusing for everyone watching. We only had access to what James allegedly wrote, but in Ethan's video, he read a message saying, "Dear James, I'm not making this video to cancel you or destroy your image, but simply to get my truth out. I really did enjoy being your friend until you started, wanting more from me because of you. A part of me will never be the same, and I wish I could say everything, but I'm scared of what you'll do to me." Hearing that had everyone stunned. He then introduced himself as Ethan Rutt and said he was from Dallas, Texas, and that he and James started as friends before things supposedly changed. Ethan claimed that even after he asked multiple times for certain conversations to stop, the messages kept coming, and he said that it made him feel uncomfortable. He also claimed James knew his age, and he felt like someone older had more power in the situation, which made him feel pressured and stressed. Ethan even said that every time he didn't go along with what he was being asked, he felt like there'd be consequences, which made the whole situation even heavier for him. Later on, in 2021, more people came forward with their own allegations, and all of this built up so much attention that James eventually released a video titled "Holding Myself Accountable," which has since been deleted. After taking a break, he returned with another video called "An Open Conversation," where he talked about reaching out to people online because he felt lonely and wanted connection. He also said he believed the people he talked to were adults because, according to him, they told him they were 18. The way these different stories lined up had the whole internet trying to piece together what really happened. People were definitely calling James out back then, asking things like why he was checking people's IDs for confirmation and why he was on social media trying to find a boyfriend in the first place. For anyone old enough to remember that era, his reputation never fully bounced back. But because he shifted his content toward a much younger fan base, he managed to launch his makeup brand and keep creating videos, since a lot of the newer viewers didn't really understand the full weight of everything that had been said about him. The reason this whole topic is back in the spotlight now is because Ethan returned this week with a new TikTok, reopening the story from years ago. He's 20 years old now and decided to post a video explaining his experience again, and he said that back when he was younger, TikTok was like his outlet. He built a following on there, and after a while he said James left a comment on one of his videos, which felt huge to him at the time. He also said that James messaged him directly afterward. That detail has people paying attention because in his original story, he said his friends told him to message James, but now he's saying James reached out first. That switch had everyone talking instantly. In the new TikTok, he explained that the main reason he's speaking up again is because he wanted to respond to everyone who called him a liar back then. He said he carried that label for years, and now he finally feels old enough and confident enough to say his piece straight up. Back then, Ethan said he was finally bringing real proof this time after long talks with his lawyers, and he begged people to actually listen to him because he wanted his full story out in the open. He explained that James added him on Snapchat and he broke down what their conversations were like and how everything eventually played out, and the way he described it had viewers glued to the screen. He wrapped up that first video, but then he dropped another one afterward, saying he was about to show receipts of him speaking with his lawyer about the whole situation. He said the first contact was a phone call, and after that, the lawyer's team sent him a contract to look over. They reportedly asked him to send in whatever evidence he still had, which made him feel like things were getting serious fast. Ethan then described how everything went down with the lawyers and said the entire process left him feeling completely drained and stressed out. He said dealing with all of it at that age hit him hard, and the whole experience stuck with him in a way he never expected. Ethan said the lawyer told him they might be able to get some money out of the situation from James, but he explained that he didn't want that at all because for him, this was never about chasing a payout. He said it was about clearing his name and telling his truth, and he didn't want anyone thinking he was doing it for cash. He also shared that he regretted speaking up the first time without having every single receipt ready because it made people question him, and he felt like he lost control of his own story. Now he wants to take that power back and finally show what he held onto all these years. In his follow-up video, he said he was ready to show exactly what he did have, and that move got a lot of people paying attention again. Viewers wanted to see every detail he was willing to share this time. So, this is where things stand. In 2025, this whole topic has blown up again, bringing back conversations about James and situations from his past, and people who remember what went down in 2020 and 2021 are talking about it all over again. At the same time, a lot of James's current audience is super young and wasn't around during that whole era, so for many of them, this is their first time ever hearing these older accusations. So this is what's being talked about right now when it comes to James, and the internet is buzzing with reactions. I really want to know what you think about everything that's been brought back up, so drop your thoughts in the comments. Love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.